Friends, we hope you are okay wherever you are. I'm not sure if my video is okay. I'm using a phone, not my computer. So it's first time to go live using a phone, not a computer. So I'm not sure how it is going to be. I'm Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and please like the video and circulate. I think it's 2 weeks ago or so, we said that the Portfolio Committee on Home Affairs was going to receive a report on the investigation of various permits that were issued. We had said in the video that we recorded that from 2004 to 2020 thereabout. We are told that indeed the report was received by the Portfolio Committee on Home Affairs in Parliament by the Minister of Home Affairs, his officials, including the task team that was appointed to investigate. We are told that the investigation covered a period from 2014 to 2020. We are told that it could not cover 2004, from 2004 up to now, because from 2004 it was said to be manual, but 2014 it was no longer manual. We do not have the report that we can refer you to, but we think you can check on the parliamentary channel. You know, there's a parliamentary channel. I can't remember whether it's 409, if I'm not mistaken, but just check on DSTV. There's a parliamentary channel. They normally play in the evening the Portfolio Committee meetings. They also replay that so that you can probably check. I'm not sure whether they post that on Google, but I've seen in the parliamentary channel where they repeat what will have been said in the afternoon when it's late in the night. But briefly, what we got from those that followed the discussion on the Portfolio Committee, in that from 2014, about 45,000 permits were issued fraudulently. That constitute about 45 to 60% of the permits that were issued fraudulently. These permits include spouse permits, study permits, permanent residence, and the other permits that were issued. And it is said that most of the people that applied for these permits went through agencies. So if you applied for a permit between that period from 2014 to 2020, and you went through an agent, and you did not go through the official channels because your agent said that a contact in the Department of Home Affairs, you are in trouble. That's very serious. You are in trouble. If you went through an agent, not through the normal process, and your agent said they know someone that works in the Department of Home Affairs, we are in trouble. Because we'll know that VFS was introduced in 2014. And the people were told that you need to apply through, submit your documents through VFS. There are many people that will always come to us. They will say, Comrade Mabena, don't you know anyone at the Department of Home Affairs who can assist me in applying for a permit? Can't you use the back door? And I've always said, my friend, I don't want to be arrested. I've always maintained this position that I don't want to be arrested. I don't want SABC, ENCA to come to my office with TV cameras to arrest Mabena because he has been working with some syndicate in the Department of Home Affairs to sort out permits for people. What we have always maintained is that submit your documents procedurally. What we can do ourselves is then to make a follow-up once we have made a submission to say 8 weeks ago or 10 weeks ago or 15 weeks ago, this person says he submitted an application, here is a receipt. How far is the application of the person? This is what we have always maintained, but we have refused to be a conduit ourselves or to play the role of being an agent for anyone. We know lots of directors in the Department of Home Affairs, but we said we do not want to be part of people that will be visited by the Department of Home Affairs, their security team, with journalists on tour to arrest us because our office will be accused of using our office to assist the people to apply fraudulently for documents, and we've always maintained that we do not want to do so. So what we are told is that the report that was received by the portfolio committee was that 45,000 permits from 2014 were issued fraudulently. This is not only for Zimbabweans. You are from Nigeria, you are from Somalia, you are from Bangladesh, you are from Pakistan, you are from Democratic Republic of Congo, wherever. As long as you applied a permit through an agent, I'm saying you are you have serious problems. So most of these permits that were done, as I've said, these were study permits, PR, citizenship. You will know that a person will apply for a spouse visa. They will be granted a permit on the basis that they are married to a South African or to a person that is on PR. Immediately, the person is granted that visa. They will then divorce. They will then bring their partner either from Nigeria, from DRC, or from Zimbabwe, wherever, or from Pakistan. And these are going to be investigated. So what was said by the portfolio committee, or in the portfolio committee on Home Affairs, was that the recommendations was that such individuals or permits that were issued during that period, that were issued fraudulently, are going to be suspended. The individuals are going to be tracked down and prosecuted. So this is why I'm saying you need to check on how your permit was issued. If you went through an agent, people will always come to us when they have problems. Someone will come and say, Comrade Mabena, I paid someone 15,000 or 18,000 rands at the Department of Home Affairs. When I got to the border, they scanned, it did not scan. I don't know what to do. They've banned my passport. And we say, unfortunately, we cannot assist. So many people have paid that kind of money. So if you paid that money and you did not go through the official channel, your permit is likely in the next few days, few months to be suspended, and you are likely to be prosecuted, then deported. I'm told that you will then be declared an undesirable person for life. That means if you are found to have been one of the 45,000 people who received such permits, you will be prosecuted, whether once you serve your jail time, you will be deported and banned for life in entering South Africa. And of course, we're told that some officials in the Department of Home Affairs have been arrested, and the case some are being investigated, because it is said that what happened is some officials in the department were working with the outsiders, people that who do not work in the Department of Home Affairs, were creating inside the department, were creating a backlog for permits, so that the people will then use connections. And these connections, they did not come cheap. As I'm saying, about 15,000, 10,000, 20,000 being paid. We are told that a number of study permits were issued through this way, and these are being investigated. If you paid between 2014 to 2020 a study permit for your child, and this is me now talking, I'm not saying this is what the recommendation said, but I just assume if you paid for a study permit of your child who's a minor, and yourself, you have correct papers, but you bribed officials for your child to benefit for a study permit fraudulently, because you are the one who did this, I will assume that the parent is going to be prosecuted, because I can imagine the Department of Home Affairs arresting, or the South African police, a 13-year-old over a permit which they know nothing about. The parent simple does all the processing, and they submit the permit at a school for the child to continue studying. So we are told that many people bribed officials or obtained fraudulent permits for study permits. So if you paid your agent, you are in trouble. And also, as I've already said, that marriage permits, permanent residence. Some people have always asked us, they say, Comrade Mapena, I want a permanent residence permit. I said, but, and then I would ask, what permit are you on? I said, no, I don't have a permit. I said, but how do you, from a visitor's visa, because the sticker that is in your passport when you enter South Africa is a visitor's visa. How then do you get a permanent residence? It's not possible. And people say, no, it's possible. I said, no, but it's not possible. It's illegal. So if you got a permanent residence permit through an agent, and you did not go through the process, normal process, you are in trouble. Because as we said previously, that if you are coming to South Africa, you are in Nigeria, as an example, or in Cameroon, MTN wants to, or MTN has offered you a job in Cameroon. You apply for a visa, a work visa, while you're in Cameroon. Your visa gets granted. You pick up the visa at the South African embassy in Cameroon. You then come through to South Africa. Or if I can go back a step further back, you actually apply for a job, or say you are visiting South Africa. You then do an interview. You go back to Cameroon to apply for a work permit. Once the work permit is granted, which you pick up, if they have no VFS in your country, you pick up at the South African embassy. After 5 years, if it's a 5-year visa, and your or permit, and your company still needs you, you then apply to extend your visa or permit. Once you have been granted extension, we are now on your 6th year. It is then that you apply for a permanent residence to say I've been in the Republic for more than 5 years. You do not apply for a permanent residence when your 5-year permit has either one expired or is about to expire. You need first to renew so that you are legal in the country. Then you apply for a permanent residence. This is what normally happens. But other people, they will come through a work permit. While you are in South Africa, maybe 2-3 years, you then hook up with an agent. They then sort you out for a permanent residence permit. It is obvious that you have paid an agent to do so. And this agent will be working with someone in the Department of Home Affairs. And these are the permits that have been under investigation by the task team put forward by the Minister of Home Affairs. And if you are one of those individuals, we are in trouble. And we have always said that if you know a person that works at Home Affairs, or I refer to a person, or I can refer you to a person who works at Home Affairs. I know lots of people that work at Home Affairs as an example. And I've always said, when you get to Home Affairs, the official will be on this side of the counter and will be on the other side. They will pretend to be taking your information, putting in the system. You pay the money, they take a sticker. As we have said that officials in the Department of Home Affairs, they still sticker permits. Then they stick that in your passport. You go out, you think you have a permit. But the problem is, yes, you have a genuine sticker, but the details are not entered into the system. At times, the bank don't scan your visa or permit. You open a bank account. When you have a bank card, you say, no, this thing is legit because I've got a bank card. You might be likely to go 1 or twice through the port of entry and you say, this is fine. On your third trip, then you are told that this thing does not exist in the system. And we've met quite a number of people that have had this challenge. So as I'm concluding, is that 45,000 permits are said to have been obtained fraudulently. People from Bangladesh, people from Pakistan in Asia are part of the people that are said to have received these permits. People from the rest of the African continent. What is said to have been raised as suspicion was that a person at 55, of course I'm not at 55, a person who's 55 will be granted a retirement visa. And that becomes suspicious. That thing, how do you grant a 55-year-old a retirement visa? So these are the issues. So we are going into a situation where those that thought that they are now secure in South Africa, they have all their documents, and when holders of ZEP or others are wondering on what will happen in January, they will face the music. This is according to the portfolio committee. I'm told that the Department of Home Affairs wanted to put a plan on how to deal with this thing, and the portfolio committee said, no, you don't need to go and put up a plan. Go and implement these recommendations. What are these recommendations? That begin immediately the process of suspending such permits. If the Department of Home Affairs identify a permit that this one was issued fraudulently, the portfolio committee, as we are told, gave them the green light to begin the process of suspending those permits, arresting the concerned individuals, and these individuals, once their jail term is up, they get deported and they will bind for life in coming to South Africa. Well, if you are a holder of a a permit outside the special permits, outside the Zimbabwe exemption permits, outside the Angolan special permit, outside the Lesotho special permit. It would be interesting to hear from you, whether you are from Senegal, whether you are from Cameroon, whether you are from Asia, whether you are from Democratic Republic of Congo, to say, how did you acquire your own permit? If you are free to share with us, please write in the comment section. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mapena. Please like the video, circulate to your contacts, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I've said today I'm using my phone to go live, so I'm not sure whether you did hear me correctly or loud and clear or what. I'm not very sure. Otherwise, comrades, have a great evening. Goodbye.